Assalamu alaikum everyone to lesson 8 of the Good Tree Arabic Academy Keys to the Quran course. As always, we will start with the dua. So please raise your hands and we'll say the dua together, inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم ألهمنا رشدنا وقنا شر أنفسنا ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم آمين. So today in this lesson we will be doing questioning words. So now we have a fair idea of how to make sentences. Now we're going to take that a step above and make questioning sentences. And the way we do that is with questioning words. So we have some questioning words, or we call them interrogative words in English as well. Like, for example, why, when, which, who, where, how. You know, we call them the 5 W's, and then how as well, when you want to know more details about a certain thing. And we have them in Arabic as well. And in Arabic as well, we have similar words. So, for example, we have mata, when, aina, where, kaifa, how, kam, how much or how many, mada means what, limada means why, man, who, and this is man with a fatha on the meme, and liman, whose. And there are a few more in the Quran which I will be explaining as well, which are not listed over here. So we will be going through these. I would like you to write down the new words that you learn in this lesson, as they will be used in the homework that I provide you at the end of the lesson. So the first questioning word that we are going to be learning today is a and hal. Yes, a. A is literally just an alif with a fatha. Alif fatha with a alif hamza, with a fatha on top. A. Yes. This is one whole word in itself, subhanallah. That's how Arabic is. And another way of saying you can also say hal, and it just gives a meaning of question to a sentence. So it makes a sentence into a questioning sentence, or a question basically. So it is usually translated as is or does, are if it's plural, and we'll go through some examples so it makes more sense. So for example, let's go through the sentences I have over here. هل أنت مسلم? So أنت means you for a male, because أنت. مسلم means a Muslim. So أنت مسلم means you are a Muslim, right? You are a Muslim. However, when you put hal, or in this second sentence as well, if you put a at the start, it changes around and you have to make it into a sentence. Can you say you are a Muslim? We usually don't say it like that. We just turn it around and we say, are you a Muslim? And it becomes a question. Just by adding hal or a, this sentence that makes sense by itself, anta Muslim, you are a Muslim, it turns into a question. So the translation would become different, and you would say, are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim? You are a Muslim? Are you a Muslim? One is a sentence in itself, and the other is a question in itself. So, هل أنت مسلم? Are you a Muslim? أأنت مسلم? Are you a Muslim? Same thing. You can use هل or you can use أأنت مسلم? أأنت مسلم? هل أنت مسلم? Okay. The second, let's go to the second sentence over here. هل هو أبوك? Huwa means he, abuka, abu means father, ka means your. So, hal huwa abuka? Is he, abu, ka, your father? Is he your father? Okay, so hal huwa abu ka. And if you take out hal, then he your father? No, you would say he is your father. That would be a sentence in itself. However, in English, if we were trying to make it into a sentence, then you would have to put the is at the start, and you would say, is he your father? And same thing with this sentence over here. A hiya ummuka? Is hiya means she. Is she your mother? So obviously you can see we can either use hal or we can use a. In the third sentence over here, hal fa'alta hadha. Now we're introducing verbs by now, so it's good if you write these new words down. هل فعلت هذا? فعلت means you did. Okay? And هذا means this. So if you just say فعلت هذا, then it would mean you did this. You did this. But if we put هل in this at the start of the sentence, then it would become did you do this? Okay, so you did this. How would you make it into a question? You would say, did you do this? Okay, هل فعلت هذا? Did you do this? And the last one, محمد رسول الله. So if we just take out the questioning word, and we say Muhammad Rasulullah, what would that mean? It would mean Muhammad is Rasulullah, the messenger of Allah, right? And if because we added at the start, then we make it into a sentence, then you would say is. So let's go through some examples from the Quran. We have here in the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, we have him over here when after he broke the idols that the people used to worship, he was just standing there, and the people, they said to him, قالوا, have you done this to our gods, O Abraham or Ibrahim? So as you can see over here, أنت فعلت هذا. So we did this in the examples. So you see there's two. There's and then there's another . One of them is for the questioning, and the other is for anta. Okay, so don't get confused. أنت فعلت هذا. Did you do this? Or have you done this? It's past tense, so I guess this translation would be better. أنت فعلت هذا. Over here, in this sentence, we have from Surah Ma'un, which we have all memorized, رأيت الذي يكذب بالدين. Have you, رأيت, seen, the one, الذي يكذب بالدين, who denies the recompense. Well, الذي actually means the one who. So, but the main thing is that you see that أرأيت, is actually a separate word by itself. It's not part of رأيت. Is a separate word by itself, and it just gives the meaning of a question. And over here, قل أنتم أعلم أم Allah. Say, are you, are, أنتم, you, and it's for male plural, by the way, أنتم, more knowing, أعلم, or is Allah. So who is more knowing? Who is more knowledgeable? أنتم Allah. قل أأنتم أعلم أم الله. Who is more knowledgeable? Who is more knowing? You or Allah? Over here we have some examples for hal. So we have over here hal. Fa means so. Hal is a questioning word. Antum shakirun. Antum shakirun means you are grateful. Fa hal, so are you grateful. And this is for plural masculine. فهل أنتم شاكرون, so are you grateful, or will you be grateful, you know. In the second example over here, وأن لا إله إلا هو, that there is no God except He, talking about Allah. فهل أنتم مسلمون, فهل أنتم مسلمون, so are you Muslims. If you believe in La ilaha illahu, that means you should be Muslims. In this third example over here, هل من خالق غير الله, is there. Min khaliqin means any creator. So min, okay, it can mean any as well. Is there any creator, ghayrullah, besides? Ghayr means besides, and Allah means Allah. Is there any creator besides Allah? Hal min khaliqin ghayrullah, is there any creator besides Allah? And over here we have from Surah Buruj, هل أتاك حديث الجنود, has there reached you the story of the soldiers? The second word that we are going to be learning is what. Ma or ماذا. Ma or ماذا. So that's when you're asking about a thing in general. So here are some examples for ma and ماذا. The first one, ma ismuka. Actually, the correct way of saying it would be masmuka. You would just connect it straight onto the next word, masmuka. And masmuka, or ma ismuka, if you want to say it like that, masmuka means what, and ma means what, right? And ismuka means your name. What is your name? Masmuka, what is your name? And if you want to reply to this word, to this question, then you would say, ismi Zainab, for example. Ismi means my name is blank. Whatever, Zainab, Tasneem, Aisha, etc., etc. So masmuka, what is your name? Ismi Zainab. Ma hadha, what is this? Okay, ما هذا, ما هذه. We all know that هذا is for masculine and هذه is for feminine. So, ما هذا, ما هذه. So we know that هذا and هذه, they both mean the same thing. They both mean this. However, هذا is used for masculine and هذه is used for feminine. Okay? So according to whatever that thing is, and if you don't know the gender of the thing, then you'll just say هذا, because the masculine is just the default. You can question what is this thing, and you can say ما هذا, ما هذه. What is this? What is this? Same thing for ذلك and تلك. Okay, ذلك and تلك means that, but ذلك is for masculine and تلك is for feminine. So you can say, what is that? ما تلك, and then you can continue on. ما تلك في السماء. What is that in the sky? For example, you can give some explanation on where that thing is or how you found it, or etc. etc. The third example, ماذا في الكتاب. So we can use ما and ماذا interchangeably. Sometimes ماذا is used in the Quran, and most of the time ما is used in the Quran. But ماذا is also correct. ماذا means what? في means in. Al-Kitab means the book. So what is in the... And the last example over here, ماذا في السماء. What is in the sama? As-sama means, has alif lam, so it means the sky. What is in the sky? And then you can answer this question after that with a full sentence. You can say في السماء شمس. Okay, you can say, I'll write it down for you. في السماء شمس. In the sky is a sun. Or in the sky, or a sun is in the sky. It doesn't matter how you word it. The main thing is في السماء شمس. But yeah, you just answer these questions with full sentences. That's pretty much it. Here are some examples from the Quran. So we have the story of Musa alayhi salam over here again. وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا Musa. And what is that? Ma, what, tilka, that. Bi means in this case, okay? Your right hand, yamin in Arabic means right hand. Well, it means right side, okay? So right hand or your right side, the direction of the right side. And ka means your, right? So what is that in your right hand, O Musa? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over here is referring to when Musa alayhi salam came upon the burning tree in the valley, and it was the voice of Allah talking to Musa alayhi salam, and the voice of Allah asked Musa alayhi salam, what is that in your right hand? And he was actually holding a staff, his asa. Staff in Arabic means asa, a staff, like a big stick kind of thing. So yeah, وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا Musa. Over here, we have فَمَا ظَنُّكُمْ بِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Fa over here means then. Ma, what is, okay. ظَنُّكُم means your thought, okay. ظَنُّكُم, and we're talking to a masculine plural because kum is at the end. The actual word is ظَن. ظَنٌّ or ظَنُّ means thought or assumption. بِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Bi over here means about the Lord of the worlds, رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Over here we have قَالَ means said or he said. Fa over here means and or then. Ma, what. خطبك is your case. خطب means matter or incident or case. Like, what is the matter with you? Okay, what is your case, O Samiri? And this is a very interesting story about the Samiri and Musa alayhi salam. Samiri is the one who made the cow, and he made the people worship the cow. But that's a story for another time, inshallah. The main thing here is that you have understood the word ma means what. And over here as well, Ibrahim alayhi salam is saying فَمَا خَطْبُكُمْ أَيُّهَا الْمُرْسَلُونَ. Then what is your business here, O messengers? And you see the same word is used, خَطْبُكُمْ, and kum is used because Ibrahim alayhi salam is talking to the messengers. It's a plural, kum. Whereas over here Musa alayhi salam is talking to Samiri, a guy named Samiri, so he's only using ka. خطبك. فما خطبك فما خطبكم. Here are some examples for ماذا. Okay. فذلكم الله ربكم الحق. فذلكم means so. ذلكم means that. That is Allah. ربكم. Rabbukum al-Haq means your true Lord. So the translation of this whole sentence would be, so that is Allah, your true Lord. And then the second part of the ayah is over here. فَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ. And we'll leave that part of the sentence for now. Fa means so or then. Mada, what. Ba'da means after. So what is after al-haq, the truth. Illa means except. Ad-dalal means misguidance. So, فَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ. So, what is after the truth except misguidance? If you don't accept the truth, you will be misguided. There's no other option. It can't be half-half. فَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ. Over here, we have قَالُوا, they said. ماذا قال ربكم. قال means said, okay, for masculine. So ربكم means your Lord. So ماذا قال ربكم means what did your Lord say? And they're talking about the angels over here. قالوا الحق. They said the truth. وهو العلي الكبير. And he is the most high, the most grand, the most big, the most great. Ma and mother can be used as whatever as well. It's not always used as a question. It can also be used as a word that is mentioning something that is unspecified. For example, we have here in these ayahs, وَلِلَّهِ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ. And we have done this before. Lillahi means to Allah or for Allah. For Allah belongs whatever is in the skies and whatever is in the earth. So it's not a question, however, we're using ma as a general word that includes everything that is in the sky and whatever is in the earth. Over here as well, ماذا can also be used as a general word. قُلِ انظُرُوا ماذا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Say, look at what is in the heavens and the earth. Okay, so it's not used as a question, but it's used as a general word which encompasses everything that comes after it. The next word that we're going to learn is lima and limadha. So this is a little bit different from ma and madha. It's lima and limadha. Okay, so it means in Arabic why or for what reason, and that is when you're asking about the reason for a certain thing or for an action or etc. So over here we have limadha anta muslimun. Anta muslimun means you're a Muslim, right? So if someone asks you why are you a Muslim, how would you answer? Why are you a Muslim? It's a pretty deep question, actually. Something that we should think about. لماذا أنت مسلم? Anyone can ask you. And then you would say, أنا مسلم لأنني آمن بالله وحده لا شريك له و etc etc. You know. The second one, لما لا تذهب إلى المسجد. لما means why. لا تذهب means you do not go. إلى المسجد, إلى means to, al-masjid means the mosque, to the masjid. So why you do not go to the masjid, or the better translation, of course, why don't you go to the masjid? Why don't you go to the masjid? لما لا تذهب إلى المسجد? You can use this on someone who doesn't go to the masjid. لما لا تذهب إلى المسجد? Over here, this is supposed to be li. لما فعلت هذا? فعلت هذا, فعلت means did, right? And هذا means this. So, why did you do this? لما فعلت هذا? Why did you do this? And yeah. And then last one, لماذا القرآن في العربية? Give it a go. لماذا means why, القرآن, and we have to put is in between to make sense in English. Why is the Quran, القرآن, في العربية? What does العربية mean? In Arabic. Over here we have قل فلم تقتلون أنبياء الله من قبل. then why did you kill the prophets of Allah before if you were indeed believers? This is a question to Bani Israel. Why did they kill the prophets of Allah if they really said that they were believers? And over here, the disbeliever will say, قَالَ رَبِّي لِمَا حَشَرْتَنِي. Why have you raised me blind while I was once seeing? You know, he was blind to the truth in the dunya, and he will actually be blind on the day of judgment as well. May Allah protect us. And over here, قُلْ فَلِمَا يُعَذِّبُكُمْ بِذُنُوبِكُمْ. So why does he punish you for your sins? ذُنُوب, ذنب, ذُنُوبٌ means sins, and ذُنُوبِكُمْ means your sins. So why does he punish you for your sins? The next word is kaifa. Kaifa is when you are asking about the condition of a thing. Okay, how this thing came to be, how is it, the characteristics, etc., etc. So we all know this. كيف حالك or كيف حالك. Now you know why some people say حالك and why you should say حالك. حالك means, so حال in Arabic means condition. حال, حال, it means condition or state. So when you're saying كيف حالك, you know, it would mean, oh, how are you? But actually means how is your condition, because حال plus ka equals حالك, right? So حالك means your state. How is your state? How is your condition? But obviously that's a very nerdy way of saying how are you. But that's the actual translation. كيف حالك for a boy, and كيف حالك if you're talking to a girl. And if you're talking to plural, then you can say كيف حالكم, etc., etc. But yeah, we use كيف to mean how. كيف تذهب إلى المسجد. تذهب means you go. So how will you go إلى المسجد, to the masjid. How will you go to the masjid? Because now this person who we said لما لا تذهب إلى المسجد, why do you not go to the masjid? He decided to go to the masjid now. And now you're asking him, how will you go to the masjid? How? Tell me how. And can I hitch a ride with you as well? Anyway, over here you can say كيف أمك. How is أمك means your mother. So you know, after you say كيف حالك, you can say وكيف أمك, كيف أبوك, كيف أختك, كيف أخوك. Ask about the whole family. How is their condition? How are they doing? كيف تعلمت العربية. Now, this is something someone may ask you if you start talking to them in Arabic and you're not an Arab. And I have been asked this many times actually. How تعلمت means you learnt. So how did you learn? Al-Arabiya means Arabic. How did you learn Arabic? People, they get very amazed when they hear a non-Arab speak perfect Arabic. And so you can say, oh, تعلمت من أستاذي. I learned from my teacher. And you can maybe give us a shout out and talk about Good Tree Arabic Academy. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, here are some examples from the Quran. كيف, how. تكفرون بالله, how will you disbelieve? تكفرون means you disbelieve, okay? How will you disbelieve? بالله, in Allah. How will you disbelieve in Allah وكنتم أمواتا, while you were dead? And this is referring to a story from Bani Israel and the tribe of Musa alayhi salam. It's a long story, but basically what happened is that they wanted to see Allah, and then some people from the tribe of Musa alayhi salam, they wanted to see Allah, which is a very dangerous request, you know. It's as if like, oh, your faith is being compromised over here. And so something happened. They went to see Allah, and then Allah caused them to die. And then Musa alayhi salam made a lot of dua, and so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revived these people. And even after that, they still were not completely satisfied in their faith. So Allah is asking them, how could you disbelieve in Allah while you were dead and He revived you? You know, do you not remember the favor of Allah upon you when Allah did that? So yeah, over here we have Surah Fil. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alam. Remember this it's a questioning word, okay? Did you? Alam tara, did you not see? Kaifa, how? Fa'ala rabbuka, your Lord dealt with bi ashabil fil. Bi means with over here. Ashabil fil, the companions of the elephant. So alam tara, did you not see? Kaifa means how. Fa'ala rabbuka, your Lord dealt with. Rabbuka means your Lord. Fa'ala means dealt. And bi means with. Ashabil fil, companions of the elephant. So have you not seen how your Lord dealt with the companions of the elephant when they came to destroy the Kaaba? The next word is man. Man means who, and it can also mean whoever. So if you're using it as a question, you're asking about the identity of a person or a group of people. And if you're not using it as a question, then you're just referring to like whoever does this. You know, any unspecified person who does a certain action or is in a certain place or whatever. Now, don't get confused between man and another word that we learned previously, which was min. Min means from. Man means who. So you see, one haraka can make a huge difference in the meaning of a word. So don't get it incorrect. Man anta, man anti, man antum. Anta, you for a masculine. Anti, you for a feminine. And antum, you for plural. And all of them means who are you. They all mean who are you. Now, according to whoever you're addressing, you would say man anta, man anti, or man antum, according to their gender, or however many people there are. Okay. Over here, man rabbuka. Man rabbuka. Rabbuka means your Lord. So man means who. Who is your Lord? Yeah. And this is going to be one of the questions that we will be asked in our grave. So when we are asked this question, man rabbuka, our answer should be Rabbi Allah. Rabbi Allah. My Lord is Allah, and no one except Allah. Over here, man nabiyuka. What does that mean? Who is Nabi? Prophet. Ka, your. Who is your prophet? And the translation and the answer should definitely be Nabiyyi. Nabiyyi Muhammad. My prophet is Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So inshallah, may Allah give us tawfiq and give us the ability to answer these questions that we will be asked in the grave. Inshallah. Over here, we have the example, Man fa'ala hadha. Who, fa'ala means did, to do an action, okay? And hadha means this. So who did this? Okay? Man fa'ala hadha. Who did this? You see a broken cup on the floor or something and you say, Man fa'ala hadha. Who did this? And then someone can say, oh, al-jinn fa'ala hadha. The jinn did this. And then, yeah, then you have to get your house read Surah Baqarah on, because cups are breaking randomly in the house. Anyway, that's just random. Man fil bayti. Who fil bayt is in the house. Who's in the house? Man fil bayt. Who is in the house? Al-jinn fil bayt. The jinn is in the house. But yeah, no jinn stories. We're not talking about jinn stories right now. Anyway. Okay. Here are some examples from the Quran. An example from Surah Yasin. Starting from here. قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم. Who will give life? Yuhyi will give life. Al-'idham, to bones. Wa means while they are disintegrated. Hiya ramim, while they are disintegrated. Who will give life to the bones while they are disintegrated? Allah. Allah. Huwa alladhi yuhyi al-'idham wa hiya ramim. He is the one who will give life when they are disintegrated. Over here we have يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن. This is from Surah Rahman. So over here it's not used as a question, it's used as a general word that is used. Whoever is in the heavens and the earth every day. كل يوم means every day. هو في شأن, he is bringing about a matter. He is in a state of making something happen. Okay, and over here, ذَلِكَ means that. Liman. Now, liman is used quite a lot in the Quran. Liman is a combination of li, which means for, and man, which means who, ever. So, liman would mean for whoever. Okay, ذَلِكَ liman, that is for whoever. Khashiya means fear, fears or feared. Rabbahu, his Lord. Okay, that is for whoever feared his Lord. And it's talking about the Jannah. May Allah make us of these people who feared their Lord, inshallah. Mata. Mata is used when you are asking about the time or a date of a certain event or a thing or an action. If it's used as a question, then you translate it as when. However, if you're just stating a general time or general date for something, then you can say whenever. It can also be used as a non-question and it would mean whenever. Let's go through some examples. So we have some examples here. Mata al-fajru. Fajr means fajr time, which is dawn. So you could translate this as when is dawn. Okay? Mata al-fajru, when is dawn? Or if you want to be really specific, then you can say Mata waqtul fajri. Waqt means time and fajr means dawn. So you can say when is dawn time, or the time of dawn. Time of dawn. So you would be asking for a specific time, 6:34 or 7 past 6 or 5 or etc. Over here, And obviously we can use this with all the salawat. We can say متى المغرب, when is Maghrib time? متى وقت المغرب, متى وقت الإفطار. This is a question we should be asking. متى وقت الإفطار? وقت الإفطار. When is iftar time, for example? Or وقت السحور, when is suhoor time? متى تذهب إلى المسجد اليوم? So متى means when, تذهب means you will go, إلى المسجد, to the masjid, اليوم, today. So when will you go to the masjid? اليوم means today. If اليوم, اليوم, okay, it has to be mansoob, it has to have a fatha on the end. If اليوم is used at the end or at the start of a sentence, and it's giving context to the time of that place, time of that action or that question or that incident, then it just means today. اليوم means the day, and the day that we are all in is today. So اليوم means like today when it's used in that context. Over here, متى كان يوم القيامة يحشر الناس. So over here, this is not used as a question because you see it doesn't have a question mark, but also because of the meaning. متى كان يوم القيامة. متى over here means whenever. كان is whenever, يوم القيامة, whenever the day of judgment is, يحشر الناس, the people will be resurrected. The people will be resurrected. متى كان يوم القيامة يحشر الناس. So you see this sentence has two parts to it. It's kind of like putting a condition that whenever the day of judgment occurs, whatever time or date or year it is, this will happen. يحشر الناس. The people will be resurrected. And over here, متى هذا الوعد. So this comes in the Quran many times. متى means when. هذا الوعد means this promise. Now the promise that we are all promised is this يوم القيامة. هذا هو الوعد. الوعد, the promise, هو is يوم القيامة. The promise is the day of judgment. When is this promise? And a lot of people who might not believe, they will ask you, okay, so you believe in the day of judgment, when is it? And we say we don't know, we just believe that it's going to happen, and so we're always preparing for it. Yeah, kind of like how if a student, he knows he's going to be tested, he's going to have an exam next week sometime, he's going to just be preparing for the whole weekend, for the whole week, for the whole month, until the time of the exam comes. It's going to come suddenly. But if he knows that, the exam is going to be on Friday, he's not going to open up his books until Thursday night, at best, or worst case scenario, Friday Fajr time. Who knows? So, subhanAllah, that is one of the wisdoms behind us not knowing the actual date and time and year of the day of judgment, because otherwise we would just say, yeah, let's live our life and then let's just become good people or good Muslims when the day of judgment arrives. No, we don't know. We don't know when death will take us, or if death doesn't take us, then the day of judgment is going to take us. So yeah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to prepare in the best way for the greatest exam, and let us pass it with flying colors and get our entry into Jannah, inshallah. Over here, we have Mata Nasrullah. Mata means when. When is. Nasrullah, Nasr means help. Nasrullah, help of Allah. So, the translation would be, when is the help of Allah? The believers go through a lot of hardship, and then they might ask, Mata Nasrullah, when is the help of Allah going to come and save us? And then Allah answers them and says, Allah, undoubtedly, or certainly. Inna Nasrullahi, Inna means indeed. The Nasrullah, the help of Allah, is qareeb, is near. Okay, so you should write this down. Allah, undoubtedly. Inna, indeed. Nasrullah, help of Allah. Qareeb, is near. Indeed, the help of Allah is near. It may be nearer than you think. It may be in the form that we may think, in a different form than what we think actually. Subhanallah. Over here, and they say, وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هُوَ, when is that? Mata huwa. So you see, huwa doesn't actually mean that. Dhalika means that. But the better translation would be, when is it? Okay? And they're asking about the Day of Judgment over here. وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هُوَ قُلْ عَسَىٰ أَن يَكُونَ قَرِيبًا, perhaps it will be soon. And this ayah, it occurs 6 times in the Quran, according to however many times I've counted. So it's good if you write this whole ayah down. وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هَذَا الْوَعْدُ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. I'm sure you've heard of this ayah before. وَيَقُولُ means and. Wa means and. يَقُولُونَ, they say. Mata, when. هَذَا الْوَعْدُ, is this promise. In kuntum sadiqin, if you are truthful. So the disbelievers, they want a date and a time for the Day of Judgment, and they say, if you're truthful, then you can tell us. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not told the day and time of the Day of Judgment to anyone, not even the angels. Only He knows. So how can we know? Subhanallah. So yes, you should memorize this ayah, and you should memorize the translation of this ayah. وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هَذَا الْوَعْدُ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And they say, Mata, when. هَذَا الْوَعْدُ, is this promise. إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ, if you are truthful. Aina means where is, or and you're asking about the location of a thing, or it can be used as a general word. It can be used like wherever this thing is, etc., etc. Aina anta? Aina anta? Where are you? Where are you? Aina anta? Aina anti? Aina antum? Where are you? Aina hiya? Where is she? Aina huwa? Where is he? You can use it with any of the pronouns that we have learnt previously. Aina ummatul Islam? Aina, where is? Okay, if you want to make a complete sentence. Ummatul Islam, the nation of Islam. Where is the nation of Islam? Where is the unity nowadays? Where is the brotherhood? Where is the love? Where is the strength that we had previously? Aina ummatul Islam. Over here, Aina al-Ka'batu, where is the Kaaba? And then your answer would be al-Ka'batu fi Makkah, fi Makkata. Okay, al-Ka'batu fi Makkah. The Kaaba is in Makkah. So that's a very simple answer, a simple question, simple answer. أين تذهب اليوم? So we know what اليوم means. اليوم means today, right? So أين تذهب means where are you going today? And then you can say أنا أذهب إلى المسجد. I'm going to the masjid. Because now, mashallah, I'm going to the masjid. Over here, أين, where are شركاؤكم, your partners. So over here, shuraka, so the word that you need to memorize, and please write this down, is the word sharik. Sharik is the singular, and the plural is shuraka'u, and it means partners. So you know, when someone does shirk with Allah, they're making a partnership with Allah. They're saying that someone has a partnership with Allah. Someone is a sharik with Allah. But Allah does not have any shuraka. Allah does not have any partners. Okay? And over here in this ayah, Aina shurakaukum, where are your partners? So Allah is asking the disbelievers or the polytheists, where are your partners that you used to claim? Okay, where are they now? Are they going to come and help you? No, they're not. Aina shurakaukum. So please memorize this word. So, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Very simple ayah, but very, very profound. فَأَيْنَ, so, أَيْنَ, where are you going? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Where are we going? What is our maqsad? What is our destination? What is our path? You know? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. So where are you going? What is our purpose in life? And over here, أين, where is that which you used to associate? أينما كنتم تشركون. You see, shirk, sharik, shuraka, tushrikun, they all have the same root letters, which we will be teaching you later on. Kam. Kam means how many, how much, and you're asking about the quantity or a number of a thing, and it's used in a specific way. However, we're not going to go into the grammatical rules of how it is used. However, you can still use it in your day-to-day sentences as well, and it is used in the Quran as well. So, kam muslimuna fi Australia. Kam means how many. How many muslimun? How many Muslims fi Australia, in Australia, in Oz. How many Muslims in Oz, in Australia? Okay, so this would be translated as how many, because you're counting individually how many Muslims there are. Over here, it's used as not a question, but rather a statement. Kam min baladin fil faqri. How many? Min baladin means how many cities or how many countries fil faqri. Fi means in, faqr means poverty. Now this is not used as, it could be used as a question. It depends on how you tone it. So if you say kam min baladin fil faqri, then it would be a question. And if you say it not as a question but as a statement, and you say kam min baladin fil faqri, how many countries are in poverty? You're making a statement of, there are so many countries in poverty right now. So yeah, you know, the meaning of a word can also be on the way that you pronounce it or the way you say it as well. And over here, if you go to an Arab country and you want to ask the price of a certain thing, you can say كم هذا الشيء, how much is this thing? Okay, you just ask, oh, كم هذا. كم هذا means how much is this, and if you want to say, oh, كم هذا الشيء, how much is this thing, or you can even say more specifically, كم سعره. كم سعره. سعره means its price. How much is its price? I recommend you write this down because it can come in handy, inshallah, when you're traveling in an Arab country. Over here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using kam as a statement. He's saying, كم من قرية أهلكناها. How many? من قرية, how many cities or how many villages? How many cities or villages أهلكناها we have destroyed. And why did Allah destroy them? Because they defiantly disobeyed Allah and they transgressed the hududullah, the limits of Allah. How many cities have we destroyed? كم من قرية أهلكناها. How many cities we have destroyed. So this is not a question because Allah knows how many cities He has destroyed, or how many people, villages or whatever. It's more of a statement of like, there are so many cities that has been destroyed because of their disobedience, or etc. etc. Over here, كم تركوا من. So over here it's min, okay? It's not man, it's min. جنات وعيون. Now we know what jannat means. Jannat, it means gardens here. عيون means springs. Okay? عين وعيون. كم تركوا من جنات وعيون. كم, how many, how much, or how many, depends on how you like to word it. How many taraku they have left. Min means from springs, gardens and springs. How many have they left from gardens and springs? So when someone dies, when they have died, all their gardens and springs and houses and mansions and cars and everything, they have to leave it. And even if it's so much, how many gardens and springs will they leave behind? That is what Allah is asking over here. Now it depends, is it a question or is it a statement? The ulama of tafsir have gone into depth with that. Another word that we are going to learn today is ayu. Ayu means which, and it's used when you are asking about a selected thing among a few things. Okay, more than two things. So maybe you're asking about one specific thing from two things, or two or more things, or a group of people, or etc. Let's go through some examples so it's more clear. Ayu kitabin nafi'. Ayu means which, kitab means book, so ayu kitabin means which book. So let's write that down. Which book? Nafi' means beneficial. So which book is beneficial? So from all the books that I'm going to read, or that you are recommending me, or in this library, all these books that are in the library, ayu kitabin nafi'un. Which book is actually beneficial for me at this moment? Over here we have ayu shaykhin. So we know what shaykh means. Shaykh means like an elder person or a learned person. So ayu shaykh, which shaykh? Okay. Ata fi Australia. Ata means came. So which shaykh came fi Australia? In Australia, or you can even say ila Australia, to Australia. Which sheikh came to Australia? Okay, then you can say, Mufti Menk أتى في أستراليا. Mufti Menk came to Australia. Inshallah. Who knows? Again. أي سورة من القرآن حفظتي. So أي surah. Surah means like a surah from the Quran. So which surah من القرآن from the Quran حفظتي you have memorized. Which surah from the Quran have you memorized? Okay. And over here, Ayyul Ukhtaini. Now this looks like a familiar word. Al Ukhtaini. Ukht means sister. Now Ukhtaini means two sisters, and Al means the. So Ayyu means which, right? So the translation would be which of Al-Ukhtaini, which of the two sisters do you like better? Which of the two sisters Hafidatul Quran? Which of the two sisters is a Hafidha? Hafidha means the one who has memorized the Quran. Hafidatul Quran. And we say Hafidatul. Hafidh is just for a male, and Hafidatul Quran means a female person who has memorized the Quran. Which of the two sisters is a Hafidatul? So here are some examples from the Quran. My favorite one is this one over here. قُلْ أَيُّ شَيْءٍ أَكْبَرُ شَهَادَةً. قُلْ اللَّهُ شَهِيدٌ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكُمْ. And we'll leave it up to that. So قُل means say. أَيُّ شَيْءٍ, which. Shay means thing. Which thing? Akbaru shahada means is greater in witness. Shahada means to give a witness, or greater in testimony, because you know how a witness gives testimony. Okay, which thing is greater in testimony? Qul, say. Allahu, Allah. Shahidun, a witness. Allah is a witness. Baini wa bainakum, between me and you. Qul Allahu shahidun baini wa bainakum. So write this word down. Shahid means a witness. Shahidun, a witness. Over here, Ayyul hizbaini. So over here, it's two things. Hizbain, because it's ya with a noon with a kasra over here. So Ayyu means which of the two groups or the two parties. Okay. أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا. قل لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا. This is in Surah Kahf. And over here, same thing. أي الفريقين خير, which of the two fariqain, which of the two groups, another word for groups, is better. Okay, khair means better. So yeah, you're specifying one thing out of two things or more. Now this is a word that occurs in the Quran quite a bit, and the translation can change from time to time. It is the word anna. Anna. Now anna, it means like from where, or like how did this happen? From where did you get this thing? Or how did this thing happen? Or how did this thing occur? This is a story from Maryam alayhi salam, when she received fruits from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which were not in season. So Zakaria alayhi salam, who was her guardian at that time, entered upon her and saw her eating the fruits, or she saw that she had the fruits with her. And then he was very surprised, and he said, Qala, he said, Ya Maryamu, Anna laki hadha. How lucky how did this come to you, kind of thing. Anna laki hadha. How, it's kind of hard to translate, but in Arabic it makes complete sense. Anna laki hadha, the translation would be, how did this come to you? Or how is this for you? But that doesn't sound like a good translation. A better translation in English would be, how did this come to you? You know, who gave you these fruits, or how did these fruits make your way to you? In Arabic, however, we don't need that many words to get the point across in a very beautiful and eloquent way. You just say, Ya Maryamu, Anna laki hadha. La means for, ki means you. Hada means this. How for you this? If in English it doesn't make sense when you translate it, but then in Arabic it makes complete sense. Anna laki hada. How did this come to you? How did this get to you? Qalat, she said. Huwa, it is, min, from, indillah, it is from Allah. Indillah, and Allah, ind means it is from Allah, like it is from his possession. But then we don't translate that in English. We just say it is from Allah, because whatever is in Allah's possession means it's from Allah, right? So anyway, huwa min indillah, it is from Allah. Subhanallah. Over here, قالت ربي أَنَّا يَكُونُ لِي وَلَدٌ وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ. So over here, Maryam alayhi salam is saying to her Lord, قالت, she said, Rabbi, my Lord, أَنَّا يَكُونُ لِي وَلَدٌ. How will I have a child? وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ, while no man has touched me. So how can I have a child while the case is that no man has touched me? I'm not even married, and in any case no man has touched me. I've been chaste and pure my whole life. And then Allah said, قَالَ كَذَلِكِ اللَّهُ يَخْلُقُ مَا يَشَاءُ. That is how Allah creates whatever He wills. Ma, whatever. Yasha, He wills. So everything is from the will of Allah. The main thing here is anna, and anna is used quite a bit in the Quran. So the translation is a little bit tricky. However, the more you read the Quran in Arabic, the more it'll actually make sense, even without the translation. And that's what we want to get to. You know, we want to get to a point where, you know, we understand the Arabic without translating in our minds. We want to understand it in its complete original language, which is the Arabiya, which is the Arabic language. Keys to the Quran. So, we have a few translations for you to do over here. Do as much as you can, and I will tell you, we'll go through it in the class. فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ مَاذَا قَالَ رَبُّكُمْ فَكَيْفَ كَانَ عَذَابِي. Kana means was. Okay? So kana means was. عَذَابِي, you should know this word. كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. عَاقِبَة means the end. The end or the result. Okay? The final result. الَّذِينَ means those who, min قَبْلِهِمْ. I will leave that up to you to translate. Kana means was. مَتَى هَذَا الْوَعْدُ. Wa'du means promise. And we know what hada means. Aina shurakai. So shurakai, this ya means my. But I'm going to leave this word up to you, shuraka, because it was in the lecture, so you should know. Over here we have Man ansari ilallah. Ansar, so the word ansar means helpers. Helpers is plural, okay? And then we have a ya at the end, so how would you translate that? What does it mean? Man ilahun. Ilahun means God. Ghayrullah, ghayr. Look through your previous lectures, because the translation is there. وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا مُوسَى. This is also in the lecture today. قُلْ لِمَنْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ قُلْ لِلَّهِ. Give it a shot. Try to translate it yourself. أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ. Anna means that. Allah is Allah. Ya'lamu, knows. Ya'lamu means knows. Ma fi anfusikum. Go through the words if you've forgotten it and try to translate it yourself. And over here, أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ. Okay, those are the ones who. Okay, I'm giving you a hint. Ya'lamu means knows. Allahu ma fi qulubihim. So give it a shot, and we will correct it in class. Make sure to send me your homework before the class that we have, inshallah, and I will see you on the next lesson, and good luck.